Hello, my name is Adrián Reynoso. This is my homework number 12 for Tratados Internacionales en Materia de Derechos Humanos. Well, I'm going to give you a little introduction of what happens in this case. It's very story that we hear until these days happen here in Mexico, so it's a really sad case. So first I'm going to say that in January 22 of this year, the Inter-American Commission of Human Rights presented to the case of Antonio González Méndez. The case was presented to the Inter-American Court of Human Rights regarding Mexico. The case refers to the lack of investigation, prosecution, and punishment of the disappearance of the victim in 199. In a context of violence in the state of Chiapas, where paramilitary groups act under the supplies and under the sequence of the states, committing acts of violence such as executions and disappearance. Side violence was directed especially towards to the indigenous population sympathetic of the Zapatista Army of National Liberation and the political opposition. Antonio González belonged to a indigenous group of people that was a member of the civilian support of this Zapatista army and a member of the Party of the Democratic Revolution. He was last seen on January 18 after leaving his house with Juan Regino López Leoporto, who according in the petition party belonged to the paramilitary group Paz y Justicia. After the report of his disappearance, a protest was initiated against Juan Lopez as the probable person responsible for the violation of illegal deprivation of liberty. Antonio's disappearance constituted a forced disappearance and determined that since there were insufficient indication of the existence of a link between Juan Lopez and the Paz Justicia paramilitary group that operate in that area, what happened cannot be classified as forced disappearance. My recommendation for the state are to repair all human rights violation declared in the report, implement a rehabilitation program, including a psychological and psychosocial care for the family members, investigate the whereabouts of the victim, and if applicable, hand over his remains to family members. Reopen the internal procedures at an effective investigation and punish those responsible. Adopt measures to prevent the repetition of similar events and strengthen the capacity of the judiciary to efficiently investigate serious human rights violations as possible enforced disappearance.